Hello fellow travelers and welcome back to our Big's Adventure. My name is Cynthia and today we're going to do a gluten-free meal prep with a delicious roasted butternut squash summer salad. Very excited to share this recipe with you. We just got back from vacation. This is a no-spend week for us. Go ahead and press the like button and let's get to work. Sunday morning, back from vacation. Mr. Biggs is helping me chop up a butternut squash for the new salad that we're gonna try this week. And then he brought in a mountain of colored greens. While we were gone, we were only gone for 3 days, the garden exploded. So there is a mountain of colored greens. If you wanna peek at our garden, I'm gonna do a little tour at the end of this video. So stick around. He brought in these 2 huge squashes. Huge. I'm gonna give one to my friend and the other one we are gonna chop up with some zucchini that we got from our garden and eat that.
Small, like actual colored greens.
Here's our meal plan for post-vacation. Last night we were supposed to have cauliflower pizza, but we were so full from breakfast that we had leftover pizza from our vacation. And then we were not hungry. So tonight we're gonna have this butternut squash salad. Very excited to try that. I'm gonna have a fish meal. Mr. Biggs is gonna have spaghetti. We're gonna have meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and some yellow and green zucchini squash, kielbasa, sweet potatoes, and collard greens. And this is a freezer meal that I made last week. We're gonna have egg roll in a bowl. And then Friday we'll have burgers and fries. So that is our post-vacation meal plan. I have the butternut squash ready to go for the butternut squash salad, and it says to drizzle with olive oil, salt and pepper, and it actually calls for thyme and rosemary. I don't have any thyme, so we're just gonna go with rosemary. While we were on vacation, we picked up this roasted black garlic sea salt. It smells so good, so I'm gonna bring this to the party and try it out on the squash instead of using regular salt. Doesn't that look amazing? Garden fresh zucchini and yellow squash and a few collard greens just for color. And it smells so good. This is my fish meal for this week. I have salmon, and that is cauliflower rice with mashed carrots. It turned out really good, better than I thought, so I'm excited to eat this meal. There is the meatloaf, mashed potato, and squash meal all put up. Looks delicious, and can't wait to eat that too. Let's get right into making the roasted butternut squash salad. I have my bowl of prepared greens, and I just have some romaine and spinach in here. I have my onion, feta cheese, walnuts, and these are dried cherries, and I am excited to use these this week. I've had them in my cabinet for a while. They gotta go. The recipe originally calls for dried cranberries, but I think these cherries are gonna do it. And they said 6 slices of bacon, but probably went a little over that. Let's make the dressing. So this dressing is actually prepared on the stovetop. I've got about 2 teaspoons of fresh rosemary. It says 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, real maple syrup. So why measure? that looks like double. That looks like double about what I want. 5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Dijon mustard. Now, previous videos I've stated that we love Dijon mustard, so we're gonna measure with the heart. If I need more, I can always put more. Now it's calling for a clove of minced garlic, which I don't really want to do I don't want to open a bowl of garlic for 1 clove, so I'm just gonna throw some dried garlic in there. It says salt and pepper and 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. Look at that butternut squash. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I just did a little taste test on that dressing and it is phenomenal. I'm blown away. If you have access to fresh rosemary, I think that's what put it over the top. While we're waiting, we've got our greens here. We're gonna throw in our bacon. Super easy. We've got cherries and walnuts. Throw those in there. We've got red onion, cheese, and the butternut squash is all cooled. So I'm just gonna show you in a second. I know people say, oh, Cynthia, how? You're gluten-free. How do you eat? What do you eat if you can't eat bread? You eat stuff like this. This is like eating a rainbow. You've got the dark cherries, you've got the greens, you've got those golden nuggets of butternut squash. Wow, just wow. Honestly, I love her directions on her salad because she said that you can substitute anything. Pecans, walnuts, pistachios, the dried cranberries that she called for. You could use dried cherries, you could use dried raisins. I mean, she had a ton of substitutions, and that's the way I cook. Whatever we have, I just put in. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is gonna be a 10. I'm gonna pour the dressing over. It's ready. Wow, so delicious. That's what we're looking like in the pan. I'm gonna serve this with some grilled chicken for Mr. Biggs and grilled turkey for myself, and hopefully it stops raining long enough for us to actually grill something, because 2 Sundays in a row it has rained. We don't do that in Florida. I don't know who didn't get the memo. Wow. I'm gonna spin the camera around so you can see. Absolutely phenomenal. Look how pretty that is. We've got the walnuts, we've got the butternut squash, we've got the feta, we've got the onion, we've got dried cherries in there. I can't wait to dig in. What do you say we do a taste test for science? I've got a bite with butternut squash on there. I've got a piece of bacon on there. Mmm. That is so good. I highly recommend this. I need to do a video just on this salad because it is phenomenal. Review of the butternut squash salad day 2 for leftovers. It's beautiful and it still tastes good, but the dressing definitely made the greens super soggy. So my advice would be, if I was going to make this again, to not dress the salad in advance of eating it the second day. The greens just didn't hold up to it. It's still delicious, and I am really excited to eat this for my lunch. Thanks for sticking around till the end. The recipe for the butternut squash salad is in the description down below. My community is in the comments, so leave me a comment. If there's something that you'd like me to try, a recipe or anything, let me know. Now, the garden tour's up next. There's the little garden. This is after Mr. Biggs took out of the greens this morning. We're gonna have so many cucumbers and tomatoes. Look at that tomato plant. It's huge. It's almost as tall as you. Plant. Yeah, that's just one plant.
You can't see them, but there's big tomatoes all in it.
Still got greens outside the garden growing too, from where the seeds spilled out. Some squashes, we'll be picking those. Got some little tomatoes in there. We're gonna have a lot of tomatoes.
Not sure why that.
The dressing for the salad calls for rosemary. Why not get some fresh rosemary out of the tomatoes in there? Ginormous basil plant, and we have cut handfuls off of this thing already. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the garden tour. Remember everybody, life is an adventure, so enjoy your journey. Bye-bye.